Now, fair Hippolyta, enough for our draws on a pace. 4 happy days bring another moon, but homie thinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires like to a stepdame or a dowager, long living out a young man's reverie.
4 days will quickly seat themselves in night, 4 nights will quickly dream away the time, and then the moon, like a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Go, Philosophy, stir up the Athenian youth to maidens, awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth, turn melancholy forth to funerals. The pale companion is not for our palm. Hippolyta, I would be with my sword, and one thy left on the injury, but I would be with another king, with pomp, with triumph, and with revel.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Duke. What's the news?
Full of vexations come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Step forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath consent to marry her. Step forth, Lysander. My gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou by midnight at her window sung, with fading voices, verses of fading love, and interchanged love tokens again, my lord. With consent, thou hast bewitched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience which is due to me to stubborn harshness. And according to our law, immediately provided in that case, I consent her to marry Demetrius, that she is mine, I may dispose of her, which is either to this gentleman or to her death. According to our law, immediately provided in that case.
What say you, homie? Be advised, Tony, to you, your father should as a god, one who composed your beauties, yeah, and one to whom makes a form in wax, by him imprinted and within his power, to leave the figure or disfigure. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, one to your father's voice, the other must be held for worthy.
I would my father look but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not what power I may hold, nor how may concern my modesty. But it sent a presence here to plead my thought. I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Take down the pause, and by the next new moon, the seeming day, betwixt my loving, upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would. Or on Diana's altar, to protest for I.R. Street in single life.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere my virgin pattern up into his lordship, whose unwished hope my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Either to die the death or to abjure, forever the society man. Therefore, question your desires, know of your youth, examine where you bled, whether if you yield not to your father's choice, you can endure the living of a nun.
Like I said, so will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere my virgin pattern up into his lordship, whose unwished hope my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
I will say this again, take time to pause, and by the next moon, the sealing day betwixt my loving, but upon that day either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for I.R. Street in single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermias. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true, he hath my love, and what is mine? My love shall run him, and she is mine, and all my right unto her I do instate upon Demetrius.
My lord, I am as well derived as he, as well possessed. My fortunes every way is fairly ranked, if not with vantage, as Demetrius's. And, which is more than all these posts can be, I am beloved by the beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Nader's daughter, Helena, and won her soul, my lord, and her, sweet lady, dotes, devotedly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted, inconsistent man.
I must confess that I've heard so much, and with Demetrius' thoughts were spoke thereof, but being a full self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come, and come Aegeus. I have some private schooling for you both. To you, Kahami, look you on yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens will meet you up, which by no means we may accentuate to death, but to a vow of single life. Come out, what you know? Demetrius and Aegis, go along. I must employ you in some business against our nuptials. Confer with you of something merely that concerns yourselves.
With duty and desire, we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Be like for what of rain which I could well redeem from the depths of my eyes.
Ay me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth, either it be different in blood,
Oh, cause to hide me and throw to woe.
or else miscraft in respective years,
Oh, spite too old to be engaged to young.
or else it stood upon by choice of friends,
Oh, how to just love my mother's eyes.
or, if there were sympathy in a choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in the colleed night that unfolds both heaven and earth, and ere a man hath the power to say, behold! The jaws of darkness do devour it up, so that quick bright things may come to confusion.
If them true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands in a dictant destiny. Then let us teach our child patience, because it is customary to cross his thoughts and dreams and sighs and wishes and tears of poor fancy followers.
A good persuasion, therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens her house is remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law can't pursue us. If thou lovest me then, steal forth thy father's house, and tomorrow night, in the wood, a league without the town, where we did meet thee once with Helena, to do observance to Morname, there I will stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrows with the golden head, by simplicity of Venus's dove, by the witch knitted souls and prosperous love, in the same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, my love. Here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? That's arrogant and insane. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue sweet and roar tunable to knock the shepherd's ear. When weed is green, when hawthorn buds appear, sickness is catching. Oh, we're favor, so yours would I catch fair, Hermia, ere I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Will the world mind Demetrius being baited? The rest I give to Beecher, you translated. Oh, teach me how you looking with what are you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns will teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. But that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. And since the time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. Oh, then what grace to my love do dwell. He hath turned a heaven into a hell.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night when Phoebe doth behold her silvery visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl and bladed grass, a time when lovers' flight doth conceal, through Athens' gates we have devised to steal.
And in the woods where often you and I upon faint primrose beds were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet, and then from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and sweetest companies. Farewell, sweet Philippa, and pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, must starve thy sight from lovers' bid tomorrow deep midnight.
I will, my love. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius, dote on you.
Oh, how happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I got as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know it all, but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities, things base and vile holding no quantity. Love can transpose to form a dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. Therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste. Wings and no eye figure on heed haste. And therefore is love said to be a child, because waggish boys and gaming themselves forswear, so the boy lads jeered everywhere. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermes' eye, he held down oath that he was only mine. And when this hailsome heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermes' flight, then to the wood he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But here in me I to enrich my pain, to have a sight thither and back again.
company here.
You were best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here's a scroll containing every minute through all actors to play in our interlude and for the Duke and the Duchess on wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quinn, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so, grow to a point.
Merry our play is, the most laughable comedy and cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Very good piece of work, I assure you, and a merry. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth your actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready! Name what part I'm for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallantly for love.
That will ask some tears, the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some measure to the rest. Yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Heracles rarely, or a part to tear a cat in, to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering strokes shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from far, and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty.
Francis Flute.
And this was Heracles' vein, a tyrant's vein. A lover would be more condoling. One.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Hey, babe, let me not play a woman. I have a beard coming.
That is all one. You may play it in a mask, and you may speak as low as you will.
And I may hide my face. Oh, let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe.
Ah, Pyramus, my lover dear, my Thisbe dear, and lady dear. No, you must play Pyramus. And Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
You must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinkerer.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner. You, the lion's part. And I hope here's a play fitted.
Having lion's part written, pray you, if it be given me, from self-study.
You may do it next to upon more, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I'll roar so good that I will have any man's heart good to hear it. I'll roar that I will have the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly that the Duchess and the ladies would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us, every mother's son. I grant you, friends, if you should fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice, so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you onto any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus! For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, and as one shall see in a summer night's day, a most lovely, gentlemanlike man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it. What beard will I best to play it in?
Why, what you will.
We will meet and rehearse most courageously and obscenely. Take pains, be perfect.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough! Old or cut bowstrings.
Huzzah!
How now, spirits? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through a flood, through a flood. I do wander everywhere.
Swifter than the moon's spear, and I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green.
The cowslips tall our pensioners be. In their gold coat spots, you see.
Those be rubies, fairy favors, in her freckles of their saviors.
I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl on every cowslip's ear.
Farewell, thou love of spirits, I'll be gone. The queen and all her elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight, but take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing femme in wrath, because she is her attendant hath a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling, and jealous Oberon had the child, night constrained to trace the forest wild. But she perforce withholds the love boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. And now they never meet by grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen. But they do swear for all their elves for fear, creep in acorn cups, and hide them there.
Either I mistake your shape in making quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow.
Are not you he that frights the maidens of the villagery? Skim milk.
And sometimes labor in the quern, and bootless make the breathless housewife churn. Mislead night wanderers, laughing at their harm.
Those that hobgoblin call you in sweet puff.
You do their work, and they shall have good luck.
Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright! I am that merrier wanderer of the night. I just to Oberon, and we can smile when they have got to beat that horse beguiled. Nay, in the likeness of a filly foal, and sometime lurk I in a gossip's bowl, in very likeness of a roasted crab. And when she drinks, against her lips I bob, and on her wither dew that pour the ale, the wisest aunt, and the saddest tale. Sometime for 3-foot stool mistaketh me, then slip I from her bum down topple she. And Taylor cries, it falls into a cough, and the whole choir hold their hips and laugh, and waxen in their mirth, and knees and swear. A merrier hour was never wasted there. But room fair, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress would that we were gone.
Lament by moonlight, proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn to bed in company.
Hero ash wanton, am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. I know when thou hast stolen from the fairy land, and in the shape of corn sat all day, playing on pipes of corn,
wisest step of India, but that forsooth, that bouncing Amazon woman, your buskin mistress, your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded. And you come to give their bed joy and prosperity?
Whence that my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love is Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never since the middle summer spring have we met on hill and dale, forest or mead, by fountain, brook, or beach, to dance our ringlets with the whistling wind, but with thy brawl thou hast disturbed our sport. And the winds piping to us in vain have disturbed us in a sea of contagious fogs. The rivers have overflowed their banks, the plowman's lost his sweat, the greenhorns rotted, and the crows are fatted in the Murion flock. The mazes in the green are overgrown. The human mortals miss their winter cheer. The moon, pale in her anger, washes all the air, spreading disease. The seasons change. Frosts fall on roses. Summer buds crown winter's icy head. Summer, spring, autumn, winter, all have lost their way, and their confusion comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents in original.
You admit it then. It lies within you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg for little chastening boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of mine. His mother was of Otaris of my order, and in the spicy evening air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's yellow sands, marking the embarked traders on the flood, dreaming of laugh to see the sails conceived, growing big-bellied in the wanton wind. But she with pretty and swimming gait following, her womb rich with my young squire, would imitate and sail upon the land, fetch me trifles and return again. But she, being mortal of that boy, did die, and for her sake I do rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day, if you'll patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me and I will spare thy faults.
Give me that boy and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away, we shall try downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle puck, come hither. Thou remember since once I sat upon a palm tree and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such delucid and harmonious breath that the rude sea goose brought her song, and stood in starshine mountains from the spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
That very time I saw, but thou couldst not. Blind between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid all armed, assured his hate peacefully. Ere special thrown by the west, and loosened his love shaft smartly from his bow. As it should, it fell upon a little western flower, before but white, now purple with the love's moon. It made us call it love and idleness. Fetch me this flower, this herb I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping islands laid will make or man or woman. Valley note upon the next living creature that it sees. Fetch me, sir, be thou in here again. Eerie the Leviathan can swim at least.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania while she's asleep. And with the liquor of it, I'll shrink her eyes. Then the next thing that she waking looks upon, be it lion or bear or wolf or bull, or meddling monkey or a busy ape, she shall pursue with the sun of love. Eerie I can take the charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb. I'll make her render up her page to me. But who goes there? I'm invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood, and here am I, woe within this wood. But because I cannot meet my Hermia, hence get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, hard-hearted Adamant, but yet you draw not iron, for my heart is as true as steel. Leave you your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, in plain truth, do I not tell you I cannot, nor I do not love you?
And even for that I do love you the more. I I'm your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am to follow you. What worse your place than I beg and your love, and yet a place of high respect than to be used as you use your dog.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I'm sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of into one that loves you not, and trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, for that is not night that I do see your face, therefore I think I am not in the night, nor doth this woodlack world of company, for you, in my respect, are all the world. Then how can it be said I am alone when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the breaks, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies, and Daphne holds the chase, the dove pursues the griffin, the mile high makes me to catch the tiger, move the steep, the cowardice pursues and valiant flies.
I will not say thy questions, let me go! Or, if thou dost follow me, but do not believe I shall do you mischief in the wood.
I, in the temple, the town, the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius, your wrongs to set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee, and make a heaven of a hell, to die upon the hands I love so well.
Fare thee well, then. Ere he do leave this grove, thou shalt find, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee give it to me. I know a maid will wild thy blows, where walk slips and nodding by the groves, quiet over candied with luscious woodbine, sweet as roses with eglantine, there to Tanya sleep sometime of the night, and when it is a bit I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Here, take some of it. A sweet Athenian ladies in love, with disdainful youth and with his eyes, but do so, when the next thing that he espises may be the lady. Thou shalt know him by the Athenian garments he hath on.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so!
Come now a roundel and a fairy song. Then, for the third part of a minute, some to kill the cankers and the musk rosebuds, some to war with the rear masts for the lead and wings to make small mouse coats, and then some to keep back that clamorous owl at night that hoots and wanders at our quaint spirits. Then, see me asleep to your offices and let me rest.
You spotted snakes with double tongue, thorny hedgehogs be not seen, mutes and blind ones do no wrong.
When thou wakest, cease what thou seest. Love and language for a shape, be it ouse, cat, or bear, hard or born with bristle hair, and thy eye thou shalt appear. When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake but still, vile, it is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood, and to speak troth, I've forgotten our way. Well, rest us, Hermia, if you can get good. Oh, no, not this one. Sorry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed. No, for upon this bank I will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as a pillow for us both. One bed, one bosom, two hearts, and one trod.
Nay, good Lysander. For my sake, my dear, lie further off, do not lie so near.
Oh, take the sense, sweet of my innocence. Love takes meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchained with an oath, so then two bosoms and a single trod. Then by your side no bedroom me denied, for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Much was true my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Such separation must, as may well be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant and good night, sweet friend. Thy love ultra to thy sweet life end.
Ah, amen, amen, to that fair prayer say I. Then in life when I end loyalty up, here is my bed, sleep give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wish's eyes we pressed.
Through the forest that I gone and opinion, but I none. On whose eyes I might approve this flower's force and stirring love. Night and silence, who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. This is he, my master said. Despise the Athenian maiden, here the maiden sleeping sound on the dank, dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near his lack love, this kill courtesy. Trill upon thy eyes I throw all the power his charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid, sleep a seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for now I must to Oberon.
Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay alone on thy peril. I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fallen chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia wherever so she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears. If so, my eyes are oftener washed with hers. No, no, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me run for fear. Therefore, no marvel though Demetrius do as a monster fly in my presence thus. What wicked and dissembling glass of mine made me compare to Hermia's fiery eye? But who is here? Lysander on the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through the fire I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius, oh how fit a word that violate the parent on my sword?
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though he love your Hermia, Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, be content.
Content with Hermia? No. I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who will not change a raven for a dove. The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says you are the worthier maid. Things growing are not ripe until their season, and I, being young till now, ripe not to reason. And touching now the point of human skill, reason becomes the marshal to my will, and leads me to your eyes where I overlook love's richest stories written in love's richest book.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born, when at your hands did I deserve this scorn? It's not enough, young man, that I did never know, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flaunt my insufficiency? Good troth, you did me wrong, good sooth, you me to woo, but fare you well. Perforce, I must confess, I thought you, Lord, more true gentleness. Oh, that a lady of one man refused, should of another therefore be abused.
Ooh, she sees not Hermia. Hermia sleeps thou there. And never mayest thou come Lysander near. For as a servant of the sweetest things, the deep loathing to the stomach brings, whereas tie heresies that men do leave are hated all of most they did deceive. So my surfeit, my heresy, of all be hated, but most of me. And all your powers, your love, your might, to honor Helen and to be her knight.
Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Ay, me, for pity, what a dream was here. Lysander, look, I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat smiling at his cruel prey. Lysander? What removed? Lysander, Lord. What? Out of hearing? Gone? No sound? No word? Alas, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak all with love. I swoon almost with fear. No, then I'll perceive you all not nigh. Death or you I'll find immediately.
Are we all met?
Pat, and here's a marvelous company place for rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage, this hawthorn brake our tiring house, and we will do it in action, as we will do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince.
What sayest thou, Blue?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe which will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By our lacking of perilous fear. I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have advice to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say, we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. For the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but am indeed Bottom the Weaver. This will put the night of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue, and it'll be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afeard of a lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves. To bring in, God shield us, a lion in the company of ladies is a most dreadful thing, for there is no more fearful wildfowl than your lion living, and we ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell that he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he must speak through saying thus, or to the same effect, ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, it were pity on my life. I am no such thing. I am a man as other men are. And there indeed let him name his name, and tell them plainly he is Snug the Joiner.
Well, it shall be so. But there is 2 hard things. That is to bring moonlight into the chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Don't the moon shine the night we played our play?
A calendar! A calendar! Look at the almanac, find out moonshine, find out moonshine! shine in at the casement.
Hey, or else one must come in with a lantern and a bush of thorn and say he comes to present, or this figure, the person of moonshine. But there's another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, speak through a chink in the wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster or some loam or some rough cast about him to signify wall. And he may hold his fingers thus, through which Pyramus and Thisbe may whisper.
Huh. If that ain't me, then all is well. Come sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, say your speech and enter into that break over there.
What pimpin' homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What a play toward! I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps suffice because.
Pyramus, speak. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors.
Odors, savor sweet, so hath thy breath, my Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice, stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
Stranger Pyramus and air played here. Must I speak now?
Mary, for once you must understand, he goes but to see a noise that he heard and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose on triumphant briar, most frisky, juvenile, and an equals lovely Jew, as truest horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, and in his tomb.
Nice, sister. Man, we must not speak all that yet. You answer to Pyramus and you say all your part at once. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tire.
Oh, as truest horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair at Thisbe, I were only thine.
I'll follow you. I'll lead you battle round, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometime a horse I'll be, sometime a hound, a hog, a headless bear, sometime a fire, and neigh and bark and grunt and roar and burn like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire at every turn.
Why did they run away? This is a knavery of them, to make me afeard.
Oh, Bottom, thou hast changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass of your own, don't you? Hee-haw!
Oh, bless thee, Bottom. Bless thee. Thou art translated.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to frighten me if they could, but I will not stir. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing, so that they shall see I am not afraid. Me. The ewes of cock so black of hue, who ring with little quill. The throstle with his note so true, the wren with little quill.
Angel, wake me from my flowery bed.
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo gray, whose note full many a man doth mark, and dares not answer nay. For indeed, who would set his wit to so foolish a bird? Who would give a bird the lie? The cuckoo never so.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ears enamored of thy note, mine eyes enthralled of thy shape. and thy fair virtue force perforce doth move me, on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason to say that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbor will not make them friends. Nay, I do gleek on occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither. But if I had wit enough to find my way out of this wood, I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou wilt stay whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate, and still the summer doth tend upon my state. And I love thee, therefore, go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou impressed flowers dost sleep. And I shall purge thy mortal grossness so, thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Leaves, blossom, cobweb, moth, mustard seed,
Ready, and I, and I, and I.
where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks, gamble in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. And the honey bags steal from the humblebees, and from the night takers crop their waxen thighs and light them at the fiery glowworm's eyes. To have my love to bed and to arise, pluck the wings from painted butterflies and fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Knock him bells and make him courtesies.
Hail, mortal! Hail!
Hail, hail.
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
I desire you a more the knowledge, cobweb. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peace blossom.
Pray you, commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, or to Master Peace, not your father. Oh, I desire you a more acquaintance too. Good Master Peace Blossom. Your name, I beseech you, sir?
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed. I know your patience well. That same cowardly giant like ox beef hath devoured many a gentleman of your house. I promise you, your kindred have made my eye water ere now. I desire you of more acquaintance. Good Master Mustard Seed.
Come, wait upon me, into my bower. The moonbeam face weeps with watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower. Lamenting some forced chastity, I and my love tongue and written silently.
I wonder if Titania be awakened. Then, what next came to her eye when she was dotified in extremity? Here comes my messenger. How now, my spirit? What night roll now about this haunted grove?
My mistress of the monster is in love! Near to her close and concentrated bower while she was in her dull, sleeping hour, I led them on in this distracting fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there. When in that moment so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straightway loved an ass!
This falls up better than I can devise. Better than I could devise. But hast thou yet lashed the Athenian eyes with the love juice I bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked of force she must be eyed.
Stand aside. This is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I, the child, but I should use thee worse, for thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleeping, or in shoes of blood and punched him, thee could kill me too. It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him, so should a murder look so dead, so grim.
And so should the murder look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear, as yonder as Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hound.
Out, dog, out! Curious! Thou hast driven past the bounds of maiden patience. Hast thou slain him then, and henceforth be never numbered among men?
You do spend your passion on a misprized mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for all I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what would I get therefore?
A privilege never to see me for. From thy maiden presence, for I show whether conceiving dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while, I shall remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast quite mistaken, and laid some love juice on some true love's sight. Of thy misprision must perforce ensue. Some true love turn that a false turn true.
The fate all rules that when one man holding troth, a million fail, confounding no one oath.
About the wood, go swifter than wind, and Helen of Athens look thou fine, all fancy thick and pale of cheer, and sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she doth fear.
I go, look how I go, swifter than the arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Useless. Flower of that purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, seek an apple in his eye. With his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou hear, if she is by, beg her of her remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena, is here at hand. And a youth, mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we see their fond pageancy? Lord, what fool these mortals be!
Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius
They will
to
two at once will own, and those things do mislead me that sacrifice fiercely.
Why should you think that I will in scorn? Scorn and derision come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep. And what a vow so born in the nativity that all truth appears. Why should these things in me seem scorn to you, bearing the badge of faith to prove them true?
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, oh devilish holy fray, these vows are Hermia, so you give her o'er.
I had no judgment to when her I swore.
Nor none in thy mind, and you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves Hermia, he loves not you. Ah.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph divine, to what my love shall I compare thine eye, crystallis muddy, oh how ripe in show! Those lips thy kissing cherries tempting grow, fanned with the eastern wind turns to a crow, when thou holdst up my hand, oh let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, how I feel for men set against me for your merriment! If you were civil in your courtesy, you would do me that such injury. Can you not pay me as I know you do? For you have joined souls to belong to me too. If you are men and men you are, show you what it is to gentle lady so. To vow and swear and to praise my part, and I'm sure you hate me with your heart. You both are rivals to love Hermia, and I will rivals to love Helena. A true exploit! A manly enterprise to conjure tears of a poor maid's eyes with pure derision. None of a noble sort would so offend a virgin and extort a poor soul's patience all to make you sport!
Demetrius, you are unkind, be not so. For you love Hermia, this you know, I know, and here, with all goodwill, with all my heart and Hermia's love, I yield you up my part, and yours of Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do to my death.
Never did Glaucus waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If ever I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her has guessed why I sojourn, and now to Helen is at home return, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
As far as not the faith thou dost not know, blessed be thy peril, thou will buy it dear. Look where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Dark night from the eye his fortune takes, that your more quake of apprehension makes. Where dawn appear the same sense, it pays the hearing's over recompense. Not by mine eye, Lysander, find mine ear, I thank thee. Brought me to thy sound, but why kindly so leave me so?
Why should he stay when whom love doth press to go?
Would love to press Lysander from my side.
Lysander's love, that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more ingolds the night, all yon fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not make this thee know that the hatred I bear for thee made me leave thee so?
You echoes and things cannot be!
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired, have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsels of two have shared sister vows, the hours that we have spent when we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us? Oh, is it all forgot? All school night friendship, childhood innocence, and will you rent our ancient love aside 'Tis not friendly. 'Tis not maidenly. Our sex is willing that I may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I'm amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not, but it seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot to call me goddess,
Goddess,
nymph,
nymph,
divine,
divine,
and rare,
rare,
precious,
precious,
celestial?
celestial.
Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? Wherefore doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul, and tender me, pursue the affection but by your setting on my repentance? What God I be not so free? So give the common love, and so also love and love. This you should pity rather than despise.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persevere, counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, hold the sweet jest up. This sport well carried shall be chronicled. If you have any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare ye well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena, hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
We do not scorn you.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy points have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helena, I love thee, but my life I do. I swear by that for which I will lose for thee to prove him false. I said I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou would say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come.
Lysander, where's you text all this?
Away, you Ethiop, thou cat, thou bird. Vile thing, let loose or I will shake thee from my back like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What change in this sweet love?
Thy love, out, tawny tartar, out. Out, loathed poison, oh hated medicine, hence.
Do you not jest?
Yes, Duke, and so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep word with thee.
I would I had your word. For I receive a weak bondhold, shall not take you at your word.
What, should I hurt her? Like her? Kill her dead? Oh, I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What greater harm can you do me than hate? Hate me? What news, my love? Have not I heard me up? Are not you, Lysander? I'm as fair as I was ere while, since night you left me, and since night you left me. Why you left? Oh, the God forbid in earnest shall I say.
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, be out of question, be out of doubt that nothing is truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, me! You juggler! You canker blossom! You thief of love! What have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine, I faith. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What? Will you tear and take the answers from my tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet! Why, so I the way goes again. Now perceive that she had made compare between our statures, and she had urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, fair sir, she had prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak, how low am I? Am I not yet so low that my nails can reach it?
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. I was never cursed. I have no gift of knowledge or richness. I'm a right maid for my cowardice. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think that since she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower? Hark again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia. Did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you. Save that love unto Demetrius. I told him of yourself into this wood. He followed you. For love I followed him. But he hath chid me hence and threatened me to strike me, spurn me, nay, to kill me too. And so you will let me quiet go to Athens where I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Oh, I get you gone. Who is it that hinders you?
Foolish heart I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Helena, she shall not harm thee.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her place.
Oh, when she is angry, she's keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again? Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer this to flout me this? Let me come to her.
Away, you minimus, you hindering of a grass not mead. Away, you bead, you acorn.
You are too officious in her behalf that scorns her services. Let her alone speak, not a color, take not her part, for if thou dost intend never so little show of love to her, thou shalt abide.
Oh, now she holds me not. Now try if thou darest of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow, nay, I'll go cheat my job.
Oh, will you?
Oh, yeah.
Do it then.
This is thy negligence. Thou hast quite mistaken, or else committed these knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did you not tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garment of the head on? And so far blameless for his mind's prize, I anointed an Athenian's eyes. And so far my gladdest of his sword is this their gently nice Diva's court.
What thou seest, what thou dost wait, do it for thy true love's sake. Loving language for his sake. Be high therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and leave these testing rivals so astray that one comes not in another's way. While I, in this affair, do the employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy. I will her charm I release from Montesquieu, and all shall be at peace.
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. I'm feared and fueled in town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Oh, here comes one.
Wherefore art thou proud, Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn, ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then to plain or ground.
I said, speak. Art thou hidden? Thou run away, thou coward. Where art thou fled? In some bush? Speak.
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes that thou lookst for wars, but wilt not come? Come, recreant, come now, child. I'll whip thee with the rod, ease the fire, and draw the sword on thee.
Yeah, art thou there?
Follow my voice, we'll try no manhood here.
Huh. He goes before me, yet still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. The villain is much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but he did faster fly. And fallen am I in dark uneven way, and here will rest me. Come thou, gentle day, for if but once thy show me thy gray light, I'll find Demetrius to revenge this fight.
Oh, why comest thou not?
Now, abide me if thou dares, but thou runnest before me, shifting every place, yet dares not stand nor look me in my face. Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay, and thou mockest me. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold, hard bed. My day's approach look to be visited.
Oh, weary night, a long and tedious night, abate thy hour. Shine covered from the east that I may back to Athens by daylight, from these that my poor company detest, and sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but three, come one more, to the kinds make up four. Oh, here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, does to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so well. Bedabbled with the dew and torn with the briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace with my desires. Here I will rest till the break of day.
On the ground, sleep sound, I'll apply to your eye, gentle lever remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eyes, and by the country proverb known that every man should have his own, and their waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon my flowery bed while I thy annual cheeks do coy, and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready.
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb?
Ready.
Good Monsieur Cobweb. Get your weapons in your hand and kill me a red-headed tumblebee on the top of a thistle. And good Monsieur, bring me the honey bag. Do not put yourself too much in the action, Monsieur. And good Monsieur, have a care the honey bag break not. I would be loath to have you overflow with a honey bag. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
Ready.
Give me your niece, Monsieur Mustard Seed. Pray, leave your courtesy.
What's your will?
Nothing but to have the cavalry cobweb to scratch. I must to the barber's, for methinks I'm marvelous hairy about the face, and I'm such a tender ass, if my hair do but tickle me, I must scratch.
Does thou desire some music, my sweet love?
I have a relative good ear in music. Let's have the tongues of the bones.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat?
Truly, a peck of provender, I could munch your good dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay, good hay, sweet hay, hath no fellow.
I have a venture fairy that shall seek the squirrel's heart and fetch thee new nuts.
I'd rather have a handful or two of dry peas. Now, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep before me.
Fairies, be gone, and be always away. So doff the wood vine and the honeysuckle gently and twist the female ivy. So unring the barky fingers of the elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her daughters now I do begin to pity, of meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors from this hateful fool. I did upbraid her and fall out with her, and my gentleman, take this scalp from off this Athenian sling, that he, awakening with the other two, made all the vassals back again repair. And think of not of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexations of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Its diet but or a cupid's flower, hostage force and heart power. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My overarm squid vision have I seen. Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
Please pass out how my eyes loathe his massage now.
Silence a while. I'll take off his head. Put on your music hall and strike with the dead the common sleep of 5%.
Music home, music charm and sleep.
Now with thine own fool's eyes.
Sound music! Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground where all these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new in humanity, and tomorrow midnight solemnly, dance into Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless them all to fair prosperity. Now there shall the faithful lovers be, wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
Oh, fairy king, attendant Mark, I do hear the morning light.
My queen in silence said, we trip we after the nightshade, weave the glow can compass you, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I sleeping here and was found with these mortals around.
We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echoes in conjunction. But so, what nymphs are these?
This, my daughter there is, and this Lysander, and this Demetrius there is, and this Helena, old native Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the light of day, and here my intent came here in grace of our solemnity. But speak, Aegis, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lord.
Go bid the huntsman, wake them with the horns. Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine's passed. Begin these woodlands with a couple now.
Oh, pardon, my lord.
I pray you all stand up. I know you two are my enemies. I pray such gentle concord in the world. That hatred is so far from jealousy. To sleep by hate and fear no enmity.
Well, you see.
Well, no,
no.
It actually all started when you told me.
Let me just.
Whoa! Wait a minute.
I'm sorry.
My lord, I shall reply amazedly, half asleep, half waking, but as yet I swear, I cannot truly say how I came here, but as I think, for truly when I speak, and so it is this. I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens, where we might, without the peril of Athenian law.
Enough! My lord, you have enough! I beg the law upon his head! He would have stolen away! They would have, Demetrius, you of your wife, and me of my consent that should be your wife!
My lord, fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hitherto would, and I in fury follow them, fair Helen on fancy following me. But, my lord, I want not by what power, but by some power it is. My love to Hermia, melted as in snow, which seems to me now the remembrance of an idle god, in which my childhood I did dote upon. But, my lord, with all the faith and virtue of my heart, the object and pleasure of mine eye is only to Helen. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw her. But, my lord, as in sickness did I loathe this food. But as in health come to my natural taste, now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Hey, Lemon, you unfortunately met. Of this discourse, we mourn with you and I. Egypt, I will very well. For in the temple, by and by the west, these couples shall be eternally knit. Away with us, Athens. Who do you? Hold a free peace and solemnity. Come with us.
These things do seem small and undistinguishable.
He thinks I see things with a parted eye when everything seems double.
So methinks, and I found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that we sleep. We dream. Do not you think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yeah, and my father, and Hippolyta.
And he did bid us follow to the temple.
Why, then we are awake. Come, let us recount our dreams, and let's follow him.
When my cue comes, call me, and I'll answer. My next and most fair promise. Hi-ho. Peter Quince. Flute the bellows mender. Snout the tinker. Startling. God's my life. Stolen hints and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream. Pass the wit of man to say what it was. Man is but an ass if you will offer to explain my dream. Methought I was. No man can say what. Methought I wasn't. Methought I had. But man is but a patch fool if you will offer to say what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen, the hands of man is not able to taste, nor his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom, and I will sing it in the latter end of the play, before the Duke. Peradventure, to make it the more gracious, I will sing it at her death.
Have you come to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt he is transported.
If he come not, the play is marred. It goes not forward, doth it?
It is not possible. You have not a man in Athens able to play Pyramus but he.
No, he hath simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Athens.
Yeah, and the best too. He was very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon. A paramour is, God bless us, a thing of naught.
Masters, the Duke has come from the temple, and there's 2 or 3 lords and ladies who are married. If our sport had gone forward, we'd all been made mad.
Oh, sweet bully Bottom. Thus he hath lost 6 pence a day during his life, and the Duke cannot give it him 6 pence a day for playing Pyramus. Oh, be hanged! He would have deserved it. 6 pence a day in Pyramus or nothing.
Where are these hearts? Why?
Almost courageous day, almost happy hour.
Masters, I am the discoursed wonders, but ask me not what, for if I tell you, I am no true Athenian. I will tell you everything as it fell out.
Say it all, Bottom.
Not a word of me. All that I will say is that the Duke hath dined. Get your apparel together, good strings to your beard, new ribbons to your pumps. Meet presently at the palace, and every man look over his part. For the short and the long is our play is preferred. In any case, let Thisbe have clean linen, and let not him that plays the lion pare his nails, for they shall hang out for the lion's claws. And most dear actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath. And I do not doubt but to hear them say, it is a sweet comedy. No more words. Away, go away. Huzzah!
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
Congratulations. More than to us, waiting your royal walks, your board, your bed.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime. Where's our usual manager of mirth? What velos on hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of the torturing hour? Philosophy.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mass? What music? How should we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight?
There is a brief of how many sports are right. Pick what your highness will see first.
Let's see. The battle with the centaurs to be sung by an Athenian eunuch to the harp. We'll have none of that. That have I told my love. And glorious my kinsman, Hercules. Let's see. The rite of the tipsy bacchanals and the thrashing singer in the rage. That was an old device. And it was played when I, from Thebes, came last to call. The thrice three muses mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. That's some satire, keen and playful, not sorting with a nuptial ceremony. A tedious, brief scene of young Pyramus and his love with Thisbe. Very tragical mother. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief. That is, hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How should we find comfort of this?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, but by 10 words, my lord, it is far too long. For I have seen it over, and I must confess, it is nothing in the world. Unless you can find sport in their intense, extremely stretched, and con and cruel pain to do you service.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. For I have seen it over, it is nothing in the world.
I will hear that play. For never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tendance. Go bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
I love not to see wretchedness overcharged in duty and his service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
The kind of we to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall we take what they mistake, and what poor duty cannot do. Noble respect takes it in might, not merit.
So please, your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our good will that we come here not to offend you, but to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. But in despite, we do not come as minding as to contest you, for our true intent is all for your delight. Now let our actors play their show, and that by the end you shall know all that you would like to know.
This fellow does not stand upon points.
He hath read his prologue like a rough colt. A good moral, my lord, it is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
He hath read on his prologue like a child on a recorder, a sound, but not in government.
His speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired but all disorder. Who's next?
Gentles, perchance you may wonder, but wonder on till truth makes all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady Thisbe is certain. This man with lime and rock cast off percent wall, vile wall for which these lovers sunder. Through walls chick they are content to whisper. Let it be known that this man with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn presenteth moonshine. For if you would know, by moonshine that these lovers think no scorn to me at night his tomb. There to woe. This grisly beast, lion hype by name, first come to Thisbe, trust him at night, did scare away, or rather did affright, and as she fled her mantle she did fall, lion with bloody mouth did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, who we youth and tall, find his trusty mantle slain, whereat with bloody blameful blade, he bravely voiced his bloody blameful breast, Thisbe, Tyrian mulberry shade, his dagger drew, and he died. For all the rest that lion, wall, and moonshine, and lovers twain, at large discourse, while here they do remain.
No wonder, my lord, when one lion may, when many asses do.
In the same interlude it doth befall that I, once not by name, present walls, and such a wall as I would have you think, had in it a cranny hole or chink, through which the lovers did often whisper very secretly. This loom, this rough cast, and this stone doth show that I am that same wall. The truth is so, and the cranny is, through which the fearful lovers are whispered.
Would you desire lime and hairs?
discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim-looked night! Oh, night with hues so black! Oh, night which never art when day is not! Oh, night, oh, night, alack, alack, alack! I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine, thou wall, oh sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Curse me thy powers for dust, the same as me.
Who only thinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's view. She is the hitter now. I am aspired to the wall. You will see it shall fall past as I told you. Yonder she comes.
Full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair fairness in need. These my lips have been kissed by stone. Stones divine and tenderness indeed.
I see a voice. Now will I to the wall to spy, and I may hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
I love thou art, and I live I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover dear, and like Lamander am I trusty still.
I like Helen to the faith me kill.
Not Shafalus to Procris was so true.
Shafalus to Procris, I to you.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of his vile wall.
Kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at these two meet me straightway?
To lifetime death I come without delay.
Specify wall, my heart discharged so, and being done, thus wall away doth go.
No remedy, my lord, when walls are so willful to hear without warning.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
The best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse if imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Here come two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You ladies who hear the gentle smallest mouth like people on floor may now perchance both quake and tremble here when Ruffus raw his rage doth rather know that I once snug the joiner, and my lines fell, nor else my lines damn. For if I should come to strife into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
A very gentle beast, of a good punch.
The very best of the beasts, my lord, that ever I saw.
The lion is a very fox for his valor. Fox for his valor.
This lanthorn doth the hormone precinct.
Ah, he should have worn the horns on his head.
He is no crescent. His horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lanthorn doth the hormone precinct. Me, myself, the man the moon you seem to be.
He dares not come to the king. You see, it is already snow.
I am aweary of this moon. Would he would change.
Accused by his small light discretion, he is in the way, but yet, in all courtesy, we must stay in time.
Proceed, Moon.
All that I can say is, this lanthorn's the moon, I the man in the moon, this dog my dog, and this thorn bush my thorn bush.
Why, all these should be in the lanthorn, for all these are on the moon. But silence, here comes Thisbe.
This is Oldeni's tomb. Where is my love?
Roar!
Well roared, lion!
Well, mouse.
Well shown, moon. Truly, the moon shines with a good grace.
Well, mouse.
And so the line vanished.
And then came Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright, for by thy gracious gold and glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe sight. But stay, oh spite! But mark, poor knight, what dreadful foe is here? Thy mantle good, what, stained with blood? Eyes do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, how dare approach ye furies down? Come, faith, come, cut thread and thrum, quail, crush, can blow, and whirl.
Be sure, my heart, but I pity the man.
Wherefore, nature, didst thou lion frame, since lion vile hath here devoured my dear, which is, no, which was the fairest dame that lived, that loved, that liked, that loved with cheer. Out tears confound, come sword and wound, wound. The pap of Pyramus, I that left pap where heart off. Hop. Thus die I thus. Now am I dead, now am I fled, my soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light, moon, take thy flight. Now die.
No die, but... No die. No die, but him, for he is but one.
He is less than an ace man, for he is dead. He is nothing.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and prove NEHS.
How chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover.
She'll find him by starlight, and her passion ends there.
Methinks she should not use a long one for such a Pyramus. I hope she will be brief.
A mote will turn the balance, which Pyramus, which Thisbe, he for man, God warrant us. She for woman, God bless us.
She hath spied him already with those sweet eyes.
And thus she means the delicate.
Sleep, my love. What, dead, my dove? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak, quite dumb. Dead, a tomb must cover thy sweet eyes. These my lips, this cherry nose, these yellow powdered cheeks are gone. Lovers make moan, his eyes were green as leaves. Oh, sisters three, come to me. With hands as pale as milk, lay them in gore since you have scarcely stood still. Tongue without a word, come trusty sword. Come play my wristed brill. Farewell, friends, this yes, and
Aye, and wall too.
Now assure you the wall is down that stood between her father's drowning hands. Will it please you to see our epilogue, or to see a burgomaster death in two of our company?
No epilogue, I pray you, for when the slaves are dead, there leaves none to be blamed. Mary, if he that with it had played Pyramus and hanged himself in Thisbe's daughter, it would have been a fine tragedy. And so it is, truly, discharged. But come here, burgomaster, let your epilogue alone.
Yeah!
The iron tongue of midnight hath told well. That was the bed. It's almost fairy time.
big old age.
Right. Come on, what are we, 5? I couldn't sing fairies. Have you guys seen fairies?
Now the hungry lion roars and the wolf howls the moon, whilst the heavy plowman snores, all with weary task done. Now it is a time of night that the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is a time of night that the graves all gaping wide, everyone lets forth his sprite and the churchway past to glide. And we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun falling darkness like a dream. Now our frolic, not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Through this house gives glittering light, by the dead and drowsy fire. Every elf and fairy sprite have as love as a bird from fire. With this ditty after me, sing and dance trippingly.
First rehearse your song by rote, to each word of one note. Hand in hand with fairy grace, we will sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best bright will be, which by us shall blessed be. And the issues there create, ever shall be fortunate. And to all in couple 3, ever true and loving be. And the blocks of nature's hand shall not in their issue stand. Nevermore her lip no scar, nor mischievous such as are. Spies will never thee, shall upon the children be, and the things you concentrate, every fairy take his gate, and the several chambers bless. Through this house with the peace, and the owner of it bless, shall it not a safety rest. Strip away, make no stay, leaving by the break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions that appear, and that this weak and idle theme no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. As I am an honest Puck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue we will make amends ere long. Else the Puck a liar call. So good night unto you all.